your skill is not enough. You can be skilled and still struggle. A lot of people with skills seem to struggle because there are other factors that are not put into due consideration. That you've acquired a particular skill in a particular line of trade does not automatically qualify you to become a business person or to be known as an entrepreneur. For you to be an entrepreneur, there are things or there are factors that must be put in place. And in today's business clinic, I will bring to you 3 factors that must be in place before you can call yourself an entrepreneur. 3 things that you must do if you must become an entrepreneur. Number 1 is that you need tactical skills, or what we call technical skills. This is the skill that you acquire through a skill acquisition center, or through training, or through learning. This is one thing that you can say you do, that you are known for. For instance, you can bake cake, or you can barb hair, or you can do something which people can pay you for. But having this skill is not enough to be tagged an entrepreneur. That is one of the reasons why people with skills still fail in life, still struggle through life. So it is not just technical or tactical skill that makes you an entrepreneur. You need yet another skill, which is known as managerial skill. Until you know how to manage resources, you are not permitted to have any resource around you. Until you are able to manage both manpower resources, financial resources, emotional resources, different dimensions of resources efficiently and effectively, you are not a candidate for entrepreneurship. So you must know how to not just do things, you must also know how to manage resources, how to manage man, money, machines, and other factors of production for you to become a successful and sustainable entrepreneur. That you are skilled is not enough. You must know how to manage. But it is also logical to say that skilled managers don't still qualify as entrepreneurs. That you're a manager, you can manage people, you can manage resources, and you also skills does not qualify you as an entrepreneur. There is still yet another skill required, and that is what we call the entrepreneurial skill. Entrepreneurship, I've said severally, has to do with the creation of a structure and setting up a system based on existing problems, based on core challenges of the people within your environment at a profit for sustainability. So being an entrepreneur means that you must be skilled, you must have the ability to manage resources, and you must also know how to survey the environment, scouting for opportunities, scouting for core problems, pain points of the people. When you combine your skill, your managerial acumen, and your entrepreneurial skill, that is when you can beat your chest and say you are an entrepreneur. So being an entrepreneur is not lopsided, rather is a holistic dimension of life. You must be able to acquire skills in the different dimensions of your operation, and you must also be able to manage resources, both human resources and other material resources, and having the ability to set systems, to build structures based on the core problems as solutions to existing problems, monetizing them. So you don't just wake up and do things anyhow and think that you're a business person. No. You must understand these three things and put them into practical application for your manifestation as an entrepreneur to be granted. This is just my own way of launching the business clinic with Dr. Gabriel Onyekawa. And in this business clinic, by the grace of God, I hope to focus on the core challenges that business people have. And I will be providing solution by the divine wisdom of God in operation in my life, and by the mandate of God's calling upon my life. I will be providing solutions that will successfully and sustainably transform businesses across Africa and the continents of the world. These solutions will not just be based on my years of trainings and certifications, but would also be based on the wisdom of God in operation in my life and the calling of God in operation in my life. All you need to do is to stay connected at all times. Invite your friends. Connect to my social media platforms through my social media handles. And believe me, in the next few weeks, your business and your life will never remain the same. Thank you and God bless. Please like, share and comment. I remain your anchor, Dr. Gabriel Onyekawa. See you in my next live program. Thank you.